Still wonder how, yeah, you always make it right. And maybe it's all chance, but either way, you showed me how to reach for the best of myself. It's all good when you show the way, yeah. 'Cause even if I fall, ooh, I trust you'll stay, yeah, stay. And through the dark and cold, I know it's all good, 'cause now I'm the best of myself. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I've tried so hard, stumbling in the dark, to learn how to see. Already saw, you're the one to blame for. Ooh, the fact that I can reach for the best of myself. It's all good when you show the way, yeah. Even if I fall, ooh, I trust you'll stay, yeah. And through the dark and cold, I know it's all good, 'cause I found the best of myself, yeah. Ooh, we're sailing on across an open sea that's anxious so calm. But I know now, either way, it's all good, 'cause I found the best of myself. Yeah, 'cause you showed the way. Ooh.